So going live a little bit early to kind of check on things to make sure the camera works. Really. Trying to get a good angle. You need much of me on here. Really. And yes, I'm still got a mess back here. This way might be a little bit better. I don't see even more of my mess that way. So Mike's looks like it's working all right. So I thought I'd go a little bit early just to talk about some things and everything. So uh, the recent casting on our Halloween special, which the story goes back, I was going to do this around Halloween last year, but a bunch of people dropped out. So get this up here in case anything goes wrong and I need to address it. Again, this is why I went live early. Again, this is why I went live early. So what happened was, like I was planning on doing this Halloween special last year, and I had people lined up for it and everything, but a bunch of them just backed out. I was down to only like 3 people, the main lead, and then 2 other people. So I had to cancel everything, like my Halloween plans. So I decided I want to do an audio series, but I want to do it in a lot of different ways, which might be a lot of weird ways and other stuff. Put my apples up there. But yeah, I and what happened was when after the Halloween special didn't work, went into December, had stuff I was going to work on. I got sick in early December, and I was sick for a while. Uh, Not knowing what it was or anything else like that. It's probably just a bad flu or something. I tested negative for COVID, but then in January I got sick again, and it was COVID, and I didn't have it for very long, but I was that close to going in the hospital for it. So yeah, it wasn't the best of circumstances, and that put other stuff on hold. But I was slowly casting the Halloween special because I got plans of doing a number of audio dramas in this world I created with some characters, and got different ways I think of exploring those things. So I I had 3 more actually 4 more rows to cast in, and I sent out a casting call online, which I every time you do stuff like this, you learn from it, and I was learning from the fact that the stuff you should put in a casting call to make it easier on the people. Uh, Not only like what kind of character, what kind of accent or voice, how many and stuff like that, but where to submit it to. What length, what kind of submissions are you taking? Are you doing auditions, or are you actually just taking people's demos and stuff like that? So I learned a lot of that. So next time I do a casting call, I can get a better list of what to give people so they have it on hand. So I got a good response to it overall through all the like social medias and stuff. I posted it to, and I got like I think it ended up being like 850 auditions. And between yesterday and this morning, I went through all of them. And uh, all these people, like just when we did the auditions for the Trinity Project, uh, all these people's auditions, I'm going to keep on file. So, like, because they're very talented people, they're going to be, I can contact them later, maybe to work on something else later. But I have selected the people I would like and will offer those people the roles. And of course, you select a couple in case. But I should be able to announce the whole once I get these 4 castings done. then I'll announce the whole cast and when it's going to be coming out and the plans for it. So it's like super exciting. uh, so yeah, that's the big project I'm working on right now. Uh, our Patreon web comic is getting closer to being. Well, it's not the pages for like 6 more installments of it are close to being done, and we're going to be putting those out. If you go to our Patreon, uh, it's $1, and everybody can get it. You can go there and just look at our comic pages and stuff like that. You don't have to be a Patreon to get them. But any money that goes into that Patreon pays for more pages to be made. So, yeah, if you want to see more, me hire more people to work on comics, that's how it happens. But yeah, so I got that, the audio. I want to work on the next 10 years middle grade series book. I'm this close to making a decision of only going audio on most of my prose work. Um, it just ticks some boxes for me. With all the eye problems I've had, and because I had COVID, I had to cancel an eye appointment. As a doctor, with all my vision problems and issues of that, I I haven't been able to work on. I haven't been able to work on stuff. I also haven't been able to read very good. Like I've not read comics in forever. It's hard for me to read prose, so I've been doing a lot of audiobooks and audio dramas and stuff like that. And I think a lot of my other writings go to the audio level, which I love editing audio too. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of fun. So of other things, I there's going to be more as you see on this desk of projects I'm working on, like the Marvel Legends style, but making like Green Lanterns. This one's done. I got my damaged Darth Vader go up. I'm just gonna make some more damage to him soon, and I finished that one up. And then I got a lot of other stuff. I got to finish up my Mr. T. I'm working on 18 Mr. T, and I got this yesterday really cheap at Walmart, and like the NECA Predators, of course, very very good sculpts and stuff, but this ain't bad. I'm gonna paint this though, and that's the only thing I can see really is bad about it is paint, because everybody's like it's not got good articulation. It's like have you ever had a NECA figure? So yeah, I won't pick that guy up and get him going. I got lots of other stuff, including working on my own character, that action figure, and lots of other stuff. Still working on miniatures, pieces of stuff that's going to be going on miniatures for video projects. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. And that man's still here hanging out on the desk. Uh, yeah, so that'll be something I'll be doing here soon. I'm probably going to pop this back on here with some heat and get it together, and then I gotta do the Green Lantern chest symbol for him, and this one will be finished. You can find a previous live where I put that on there. Where's my heat gun? I've gotten around like the desk area on the side of it, like cleaned up, but everything else is still a mess. And I ended the year wanting to clean, and I got sick. And then the beginning of the year, I wanted to clean, and I got sick. Can't win for losing. So let me heat up these boots and stuff. Make sure I got the right boot for the right. Yeah, I guess. Surprising as a kid, I didn't put my shoes on the room all the time or something. Yeah, I think it's right. We'll see. So gotta heat up stuff though. think I might just get up. Gonna get the boots back on. My mic always worries me that it's turned itself off because it's did that before. I once had a figure. I took the feet off of it, and then it was like when I first got it, and then I was like, oh, I put these on the wrong feet when I was putting it back, and then I noticed that actually what it was is I actually had two right feet. Instead of two left feet. I had two right feet on the figure. It came out that way, so I wasn't the only person that made a stupid mistake. And then I got that Vader was originally one that I got two right hands. Yeah, so originally he had two right hands. And then I bought a hand online from just a junk pile somebody had for sale, and like a bunch of other stuff, and it works really good. But then I got the new Vader from Obi-Wan at a really good price, and I was always wanting to do me a damaged Vader, so I found somebody had a custom damaged face for Vader, and then I just worked on that. But this John Stewart, I think, turned out pretty good. And this is, if anybody wants to know, this is the Blue Marble body. Which I didn't have any kind of connection to Blue Marble. So using this body for it really didn't like bother me. But it's also a thing you gotta watch for though when you heating stuff is like what you do right after you heat it. Let that cool down. So I got so far. And then I gotta put on the hands. I might do a different color green on this because in like regular lighting in a regular room, the green shows up, but it's hard to see it in any other lighting. Yeah, now it's starting to look like. And like I said, this is a blue marble figure, and I know I'm not going to really ever do a blue marble because, like I said, I don't have any kind of connection to the character at all. I added some green to his eyes. I was thinking about even using a robot to do the ball look for John Stewart. I did say John Stewart. I'd say Hal Jordan. I'm not a big Hal Jordan fan actually. So it actually looks pretty good. I just gotta get I gotta get my cricket out. I'm gonna wait until the next time I do a number of cricket things, and then I can have a Hal Jordan. I mean, Hal Jordan, John Stewart ready. And then the only like I'm doing Guy Gardner, who used to be my favorite Green Lantern when I was a kid. But I took a arcade head and cut out cut his hair, put some paint to give him, you know, his haircut. And then this is the Blue Marble vest. I gotta find which body I want to use for it. It's probably just gonna be any G.I. Joe I can get pretty cheap. And then I'll put that on that body. I like this Hal Jordan. I think he's turned out pretty good. So I got that. Greens. I'm gonna put up some of my paints. Here's my Damien Hailstorm I did. Which is pretty good for me. And it's like an Edge WWE body. The head that also come with the Ghost Rider figure. So yeah, I need to paint. I need to paint that. I need to paint this. So I just really wanted to do a thing updating people. Like, yes, I was sick for a while and I wasn't doing any updates. I wasn't doing my regular shorts updates or anything. And that's why I got pretty sick and almost ended up in the hospital because of my breathing with my asthma and stuff, but I didn't. If I was any person with any brains, I would have probably went to a hospital over that, but I would never claim to be a person with any kind of brains. So I'll see everybody later. And just so people know, if you're one of the people that sent me a audition for the thing, I am going to be going through everybody and responding to everybody, but you're going to be going in a database for future episodes of this show when it comes up, when I start doing a series of it. And I'll be sending out the offers to the people we selected. So see everybody later.